Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Be Real. My name is Temisan Age, and we're going to have some friends over to talk about body insecurity. So let's get into the video.
Let's make a video. Be for real.
I'm so shy. Stop it. Okay.
Hello.
How are we doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you?
I feel really good.
Okay. So our topic today is body insecurities, and I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and I want you guys to answer honestly.
Okay.
All right. So the first question, and we're going to go with Timmy. What or who?
Why not start first? Why can't he start first?
Okay.
You already said you start first, so start first.
Okay. So, who or what do you think caused your insecurity?
Social media. You know, like that's what. Who? A couple of people I used to see intimately used to always tell me how, you know, they liked people with more flesh and, you know, more body, and I had flesh though, but like they just wanted it more. And like, you know, I just feel so insecure about that, and I'm like, how can I started trying to take diets to make me fatter, like just to fit into their, you know, concept of what they wanted me to look like, and like it would just make me forget that I was just beautiful the way I was, you feel? Yeah.
So that's such a... Okay, who or what do you think caused your insecurity?
Me. Bitch. My high school mates. I mean, like, wherever you are, people. You know. Because, like, I feel like I was really, really chubby when I was in secondary school, and they used to tell me, in fact, they used to call me lesbian. So it's not only like bodily insecurity, it's also psychological, you know. So like I feel like they are the major. I don't think I had problems with people I saw intimately, although I think those ones were just like they preferred, but they did not project
on you.
Yeah, they didn't project on me, and I think I'm grateful for that. Sorry you had to go through that, honey.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What caused my insecurity? I feel like I caused it for myself.
Oh my god.
Because I was just constantly comparing myself to people that were slimmer than me when I was in secondary school. So, and then that time when you're watching Disney, everybody is slim. Like, why?
Then you watch Minx Club.
Exactly. Like you hardly see like big people representation that time. So I feel like that was like one of the things that caused my insecurity.
Are you right now though?
And to some extent, I feel about bad bitches. to some extent, I am.
I'm so glad.
Thank you.
Timmy, are you alright?
I'm alright.
Okay, just wanted to know.
Give you therapy.
No one likes.
Okay, you feel like your body image is influenced by social media or pop culture? And I'm going to like answer this question first. So I feel like social media and pop culture plays a role in majority of people's insecurity. Music is bum bum and breast.
Actually,
if you don't have bum bum and breast, just go and rest.
money past your papa.
So what are you trying to say?
Past your papa, cause
It's not about money here.
It's
Body
about
insecurity. Like it's a really, really fundamental.
But see, if you have money, who really gives
You know, have you not heard of the rich also cry?
Do you see them cry?
Exactly. What we're trying to address here is not necessarily the fact that you're going through something and you can like take it. It's the fact that you are having to experience this thing without having like significant changes. E.g., this bum having you place premium like emphasis on your waist, this your waist, that kind of thing, and I feel like
Everybody does that now. Like it's just the
That's what I'm
culture. Like
trying to
that's
say,
what
exactly.
It's for.
exactly what she's saying.
clickbait.
And okay,
My mind is going a mile an hour.
So we're going to first end this feud right now.
You want to say
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
Guys.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. But anyways,
Talking
the
about
music,
how it affects you.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the music, bum bum and waist, books. Sometimes if you're reading novels, the girl is always slim. Exactly, the girl is always slim in it.
Yeah.
Magazines, they are always
books.
showing.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry
like
to cut you off. Do you know
novels.
that I actually read the first time I ever like read a sex novel, like had sex.
Yeah.
She was a plus size girl.
Are you serious?
Yes, and like,
Oh,
I
wow.
was so happy. I was
feel
like, hold
the
on.
How do I extend it to me?
understood the importance of representation of plus size people.
He was so cute. And then like the nigga was obviously muscular, you know, he fit into the stereotype. Exactly. But I don't know how she explained it, but you could tell that she was plus size. Like, her folds, her delicate folds. Like, and I was like, hold on, like you really did that in this hour, like no, not our time. Like then, like I already when I was really young, so I was like, you really broke the borders to write this, and like he actually really did sell out for real.
Like novels just generally have to have plus. It doesn't have to go through a particular. Exactly. So
They've actually shed light on what I wanted to talk about. So I feel like,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, that's fine. I feel like my body image is actually influenced by social media and pop culture. Okay. Yes.
I personally, everybody gets influenced by something. Me, I've been, if I could get Kylie Jenner's body or Nicki's body, I will take it. Like, or who else? Like, which man do I even find physically attractive that I want to have his body? Let me say Chris Evans, that kind of person. Like
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, or Michael B. Jordan. Like I really want it, but like when you love yourself, when you just find that peace within yourself, you won't want to be like anybody else. Absolutely. Like that's it. And I'm so glad I've reached that certain stage in my life. So
for me, I feel like it's social media. But then, like he said, you know, when he said, isn't there like what isn't traumatic in this life?
Yeah.
It clicked something like we femboys have gone through so much trauma that you get to a stage probably when you're 18, 19, some don't even maybe 20, but I have gotten to a stage where you can't break me. So my trauma cannot be influenced by social media. You understand? Any longer as it used to. You understand? So like I feel like I'm at this stage where but if it comes, who am I to say no?
Who are you to say?
The next question is, did you sometimes feel like you wanted to change something about your appearance?
Yeah, so I did do. Like I said, like when I was in secondary school, I used to be called lesbian. So students or my classmates would make butt jokes about my buttocks, literally. And at one point, I wanted to have like flat buttocks, but like I had to look at it like deeply, and I was like, oh, my dad is actually very big. I have big bones.
Yeah.
And my brothers, everybody in my family is big. Even my mom is big. So apparently, and again, I'm eating good food in my house. Why would I not have big bum? Exactly. So like I actually wanted to change my butt, but like after a while, maybe when I finished secondary school, I just realized that this is actually one of the parts of my body that actually makes me feel good about myself, that makes me feel unique, because this is my butt. I can know my butt from a mile away. So basically you get, so like I feel like I just probably had to go through that point in time, that experience, to be able to value my bum.
Yeah, I grab that. I feel for me was my stomach. There's nothing that I wore or how I would look in the mirror. I would be looking at my stomach as far. What's this football doing here?
Oh my God.
Like, what is the problem? And then because majority of my classmates were slim and my classmates were slim, the girls that were fat, I don't think we were up to like 8. So we actually used to feel very somehow about how our stomach looked in our uniforms, and like we had this church wear.
Oh my God.
You not a Christian school, but like not a faith school. Like it was not assigned to a church, and then everybody had to wear the same church wear.
Your stomach.
Yes, they did, but like it would be very subtle, like
sharing jokes, like
very subtle, like something like, oh, why is this so tight around your waist,
girl?
Like this should say like a lot of you pick up on the jokes, that sort of thing. So I was like, I used to wish I had very small flat stomach.
But do you like your stomach now?
I like my stomach now. When I now wear crop top, I'm looking like Winnie the Pooh. So did you sometimes wish you could change something about your appearance, at least when you were young, Asha?
Do you know, when I first saw, obviously fucking yes, I'm just sorry, I meant to cuss here. Can we cuss here?
Bleep it, Sabi. What do
obviously yes, I did want to change some parts of me. I want to change my nose. I'm still gonna get a nose job. I wanted to change my nose, I didn't change my stomach. Did I ever tell you I used to be fat?
I think I've seen a picture.
Like fat. Oh my god. And then like they know it's called me a robot bulky. They sing the song for me every time. So I was like, oh my god, I want to just slim down. And then I started slimming down. And then I started seeing like I was now exposed to Disney, exposed to social media, Instagram. That's when Instagram was.
It was still.
Oh my god!
So a green baby.
Yeah. So then I was in that King Kylie era, like when she was showing her body. So I was like, oh my god, I really want to like touch some parts of my body. And I was like, so people can actually change what it looked like before, and change to a entirely different, structure. And I was like, you know what? I think I can very much do that. But then over the years, after I faced so much discrimination, so much everything, and I started loving every version of me, I'm like, you know what? Just fuck it. Like, people are dying to have become my body. You get that kind of thing. Yeah. People are dying to have this body, and I have it, and I'm saying I want to change it. So I just, loved it and became the baddest bitch.
And that's one period. What part do you feel most confident in?
I don't know why I'm blushing so much, but I think everybody can tell from this video. Yeah. My lips, and my booty, my bum, my ikebe. You said your thighs.
I literally wanted to say my bunda before.
You could have said it, but like you could still say it though.
Whatever.
But like my lips, and my booty. Cool. But like it's ikebe. Ikebe na bum no.
I've always thought that ikebe was waist.
No, ikebe na yansh no.
So serious.
Ew, we just said yansh on
live YouTube.
Timmy, why are you ghetto?
You said yansh first, so when we replay this video, see yansh. My lips, when I was growing up, my mom always told me that I have more lips, and everybody can. If you see my throwbacks, my lips were like my head. My head was very tiny. I had really large lips. Today's called it pomo. You know what pomo is now? When you're creeping that. Oh god, my mom always used to make me skin. Yeah, the skin. Then all of a sudden, as I started growing up, people were like, I love your lips, and I was like, this is not the same thing. My mother was telling me that it's ugly, but more exactly. But then now you guys can see it's just.
It's chef's kiss. My favorite, is this my favorite part? Yeah, it's my face. I don't know, my face is actually my selling point, and sometimes my hands, but apparently I have baby fingers, so I keep that to myself. And I'm a 21-year-old, and I love my brows. But
I love my brows.
From my actually I like this one.
I do actually.
But that's for my face and my hand.
You're so gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. So do people sometimes make comments about your appearance, either positive or negative, and how do you feel about that?
Body wise, right?
Yeah, you can take the phone.
Not really, not all the time. The only thing people focus on right now is the fact that I'm feminine minded. They don't really give a fuck. If like, let me be fat, let me be slim, let me be whatever I want to fuck around to be. They're not going to give a fuck about that. But they're going to just use like, oh, why are you wearing lip gloss?
Stupidly impressionable.
Exactly. Like, why? But it's Nigeria now. It's Nigeria. The ghetto. Ratatata. Do you know that sound?
Yeah.
I'm in the ghetto. Ratatata.
And that thing was trending like COVID.
That boy is in depression now.
It's a lie.
Oh my god, what happened to him?
They dragged him.
Went off topic right now.
That's the fun part about everything. Like when you're always on topic, like people will be bored from
it. It's be monotonous.
Exactly.
And the people make comments about my appearance. They make both positive and negative comments. But I feel like the positive is more now. But on TikTok, the negative,
Oh my.
Before our first camera died. So yeah, I feel like TikTok negative comments really threw me for a whatever. Thank you. Yeah. But then Instagram has been nice.
But wait.
To me.
I'm so sorry. Before you go on, like when you read those comments, what was the effect it had on you?
I felt very sad because it's different if you're receiving backlash in real life. Like those people are saying to your face or behind you. Exactly, but like people that you don't now know, like for real, like, did I steal from you? are you not loved at home? Exactly. Why are you coming to attack me? And I used to always say, if you don't have something nice to say about someone's content, like you don't need to comment.
Exactly.
You don't need to say anything.
Like, just go.
Exactly. Just scroll or whatever. Watch another thing. You don't need to say anything. But I don't know. That time,
like,
they really had a lot to say.
We cannot agree that TikTok is the literal ghetto.
Like,
it's worse than Twitter.
Twitter?
No, Twitter is worse. So
no,
Twitter.
see, if you don't know, see,
Twitter.
if they handle you on TikTok,
TikTok,
on TikTok is actually getting worse than Twitter. I know that Twitter has had the crown for being the most toxic place.
Yeah.
But TikTok, like, you know, TikTok will show you that this will viewed your thing. Like, they don't give a come for you. Like, it's meant to be a safe space for you to feel like
making videos.
Exactly, we're playing.
It's not that hard. Like, from where?
Yeah.
Right, I feel you though.
So, yeah, people on TikTok used to make a lot of negative, but like, when I started surrounding myself with like friends, people that just generally just see me and just be like, "You're so pretty," it makes me so happy.
You're right.
So, so okay, Ki, do people sometimes make comments about your appearance?
I feel like it's like two things I have to put in consideration here. Like, I have to go with Timmy. People just notice my feminine nature, but then, you know, I happen to have like quite a lot of female friends who like, so they just spontaneously make comments about my fingers. I mean, they're pretty.
Your fingers?
Yeah, actually pretty. Stop looking at me.
Okay.
So I feel like that's the only positive remark I've gotten about my body.
Yeah.
Aside that, if it comes to me, it's either how I act, and when it's how I act is if you like my feminine nature or if you don't like it.
Yeah.
So people like, oh, I like how you gesticulate, or some people like walk like a man, talk like a man.
Yeah.
It all boils down.
Fucking annoying.
Be a man.
Be a man. You have a fucking penis.
Period. Did I tell you I'm not a man?
That's actually all that you need.
So like, it all boils down to people perceiving my feminine nature over my other many beautiful traits.
Cheers.
Do you get? So I feel like that's just it.
Okay. Body image or your body insecurity ever affected your ability to work in school? For me, I'm going to say not exactly. If I'm including sports, to some extent, it's not easy to play basketball and be running with this whatever ball. Aside from that, and sometimes when I wear my uniform, I'll be hearing things like, you look like a matron, because like matrons are fat and all. So they were like, oh, you look like a matron. Yeah, so matron? Exactly, such a matron, but they're into being this kind of condescending manner.
Sexy matron.
It's a sexy matron. But so far,
oh my God.
Yeah, they'll say it like in this condescending manner. My lecturers, like, they don't know that they are saying it how they are saying
You're
it.
fucking educated. You should know these things.
You'll be surprised. They might be educated, but like not in the whole emotional
intelligence.
Exactly.
Wow. I agree.
So that's how it is. But anyways, has it ever affected your ability to work in school?
I don't think so. Like, I don't even know what to say. People really don't focus on these things when you're weird. When you're weird, people really don't, as I said before, they really don't give a fuck. They just want to know why you're weird and they just want to bring you down. But like, that's also to like, thankfully, every person, like all the femboys, like me, I'm a femboy, he's a femboy.
About today, femboys colloquially might be as femboys with an I. In terms of pronunciation, I think we are talking about femboy.
Fitting into the stereotype, like our bodies are how they expect it to look. So like, they really can't say bullshit. But I swear to God, if I were plus size, if the way I was before and I was now, I'll be dead because they'll say so many bullshit stuff. You feel me? But right now, they don't have the balls to do so.
That's one period. Has it ever affected your ability to work in school?
I wouldn't lie, it actually has. Like, for a while I had performance. Not even, I started since high school, and I think that's one of my many insecurities that I did not overcome. I had performance anxiety. I couldn't be myself in public because I was afraid people would say, why are you talking like this? Why are you walking like this? Why are you acting like this? So when it came to group presentations, like having to come out in class to talk, it was really hard for me. And I for one, I'm a very vocal, confident person. Yeah. So I feel like it actually like affected my confidence. I couldn't come out in class to talk. I couldn't even ask questions. I couldn't even converse properly with my lecturers because I was afraid they would perceive me as who be this gay kid.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Every fucking time.
That's so real.
Yeah, so it was really, really like challenging for me, you know. But I think I'm not over it yet, but like I'm halfway there or 70%, and I feel like I'm really happy for how long I've come. I feel like, and again, I didn't, one of the things I used to like overcome it was the fact that I did not attack it with like a violent or an aggressive mentality. Exactly. I was calm about it. I was like, wow, I had to get to know my classmates. I even had to get to know this particular lecturer, Dr. Elizabeth. She's really, really nice. And
so how do you cope, or how did you cope with your body insecurity?
Why am I first again?
Yeah, sorry, let me take it. Let me take the question. Yeah. How did I cope? I don't have very good coping skills, or I did not have. So first of all, the mindset I entered was I was better than everybody. I don't know how to, it's not. It's
confident.
It now led to me, in quotes, people seeing me as somebody that has a narcissistic personality. But the truth is that
you're a narcissist, honey.
Hey, but that's a bad thing.
It is.
Yeah, it's not like it's a bad thing. So. It's classified as a narcissistic personality disorder. Anyway, it's a disorder. It's a mental disorder. Yes, for people that have.
I'm diagnosed with it.
Hey, hey. So I actually entered this mindset of I was better than everybody, and then I just tried to follow like bad bitches, like Lizzo, Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect. Like I started looking for like representation.
And Rebel Wilson.
Yes, Rebel Wilson. Lost weight now, but anyways, that was before. And then I just entered this mentality of, because my weight is hereditary. I thought from it's hereditary. It's also like, what they call this thing now? It's health, like health reasons as well. So like it's something I struggle with. I can enter the gym for 1 year and I'll not drop more than 5 kg.
So tell me why Tenny lost weight? Why did she lose weight?
I feel like it's like how Ariana right now is losing weight. It's just some people Ariana has lost weight. You know,
why?
Exactly. Like it's not a why or because Ariana said she felt that was not. She was not healthy at that point. She was a lot of antidepressants. She wasn't eating. It's not a fat issue. Like the insecurity is not like a matter. Some people's insecurity can be like be them being fat, or it can be like their eyebrows are bent, or their hands are their fingers are too long, or their legs are too skinny. So like Ariana's one was she just felt she was not healthy at that weight. It's like how Adele too lost weight, but then Lizzo, even though Lizzo is currently losing weight, she's still happy in like her body. Beauty. So some people just like it's deeper than that. So I had to like focus on the parts of my body that I felt more confident in, like my face. So I spend a lot of like skincare on my face. I get perfumes. Thank you. I get perfumes to like smell better. So like people will not start to like pick out the whole stomach thing in me. Exactly. So like
Anisha, sorry.
Yeah. Exactly. So me thinking I'm better than everybody, even though some people are better than me, but I always feel like I'm better than everybody. It's not a good thing.
Because you are, my darling.
Yes, but like at the same time, it's not. Don't be saying. People always say like be humble, like things like that. But I'm not saying have self pride.
When the world is eating you up, are they humble?
Have self pride.
Proud about it.
Exactly. So like those two things actually helps me, and like my friends, and just focusing on myself, and then what's the name, looking for people that look like you and watching them live their best lives will make me feel better about myself. So yeah, how did you cope with your body insecurity?
By being more narcissistic
than you already were.
I'm a perfectionist. Like if you've ever heard my friends saying like, if I wear an outfit and a thread is coming out the way it's meant to come out, my mood can change. Like it's going to go from 100 to 0 right, like real quick. And then like when I wanted to start loving myself, I was just like, I'll wake up every morning and I read affirmations to myself, and you're like, you're the baddest bitch out there. You look exceptional today. And then I started to believe those words, and I got so self-absorbed.
Yeah, I feel like that's something happened to me.
I became so self-absorbed. Like, if you meet me, the first thing you're going to know is like I was full of myself. To people, I was not humble. To other people, they were like, I love how you carry yourself. Like, I was proud. I'm still very much fucking proud, because if I'm not proud of myself, who's going to be proud of me? Exactly. Like, so I just believe that loving myself and being so narcissistic helped me come out of the chains of the body shaming. The body must, that word I can't pronounce it. Yes. So that really helped me a lot. If you can't handle it mentally, don't go and be narcissistic now. And exactly.
Be selfish to other people's feelings. I love my friends, of course, but then I'm narcissistic. So like for me, that affirmation thing didn't work for me. I feel like I drew purpose in a sense of community or belonging. We're not even talking about LGBT. We're just talking about someone who thinks, acts like me, and has gone through my experiences.
Like, you know, it's so hard in Nigeria. Like, you don't really see femboys being authentic. Like, they're always so
like hiding.
They're hiding, and like they want to please everybody.
They seek male validation, and it's so irritating. I, for one, I cannot stand when I have to bend over for you. No, I cannot do that. So like there was one particular time my mom was like, why do I have feminine? Because I'm drawn to femboys, not because there's anything between us, because I derive a sense of purpose, belonging, and essence with someone who has gone through the same things that I have gone through. That I feel like I actually have femboys as friends back home. For me, during the COVID, before the COVID, and after the COVID, that period really strengthened me. Same before, I would want to walk like a man, but I don't fucking care. I walk the way I want to walk, and
something. If you're facing your body, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but you see me, I was such bitch before, but then God said, you get to wake up and be the baddest bitch, and then look at me now, the baddest fucking bitch, period.